It's goddamn embarrassing that I have to explain this. You ever hear someone, you know who the fuck I'm talking about when I say this, not you fine, sensible folks who are watching here today, but, you know, them crazy, wacky believers out there. They like to brag about, they're very proud of having faith. I have faith. I got faith, and I just do. Who? Okay, congratulations, motherfucker. You got it. That's embarrassing. You're proud of that shit? I think it's settling for less. And I'm old-fashioned. I kind of like, before I believe in something, I like to, I don't know if it's true before I go all in. And that requires a little bit of, say, research. It takes a Google search. 5 minutes, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I double check. Maybe I go for 3 usually. I start with Wikipedia, which ain't the most reliable, but you start there. Then you triple verify that shit. Outside sources, don't get biased ones. If you're a creationist, you don't go to answersingenesis.com. They're going to give me the real scoop. No. Try to get sites that aren't committed, sources that aren't, pledging allegiance to something already. That's just me. Now, that's where I start. The whole faith thing, so what it preaches, and it's a goddamn shame to preach this to children, that they should suppress their critical thinking. They shouldn't ask the questions that they're wanting to ask, that they don't even need the answers to them. Just stop the search. Settle for this. Just believe in it. Because we know faith again. I've had to explain the definition of faith to many with faith. That it's to believe in something without proof. That's the definition. That's what you can believe in something even though there's not a reason to. There's your faith. You got that? Oh, congratulations. You're a goddamn genius. How you got that? Anyone can have that. Why do you think there's so many different faiths and so many weird things? Because it requires fucking nothing. It requires nothing tangible. It's based on whatever your goddamn imagination wants to believe. That's why there's some weird shit out there. Weird faiths, right? And so many religions and spin-offs. Someone else goes, hey, I got a new idea. I'll take that. And I think now Jesus is me. Fuck. And people believe it. They have faith in it. Ugh. So how about we don't settle for that. We set the bar a little higher than that shit. And we go, we want to see something like physical, evidence. Here we go with science, yeah? Because science doesn't really have that luxury, right? It's like, okay, you can propose something. You have to back up your shit. You have to prove it before it can become anything. You can't just go around saying shit and people are going to believe it. It needs to be demonstrated, tested, and all that, and observed. I can see it. No faith fucking allowed, or it's certainly not required. That's where the other side loses. I mean, it's just to tell people they should do that. Children, it's embarrassing to tell adults they should do that. I mean, you're going to go around telling an adult they should settle for that shit. Don't turn your brain off. When the people of faith, you hear them say things like, sometimes I struggle and I have my moments of doubt. That shit where they're, it's... Yeah, you know what that is? That's the side of your fucking brain that's dealing with critical thinking. It's screaming. It's fucking telling you, shit doesn't add up here. You hear me? Shit's not adding up. Faith.